Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a one-card Daily Tarot Snapshot reading focusing on the energy surrounding us on the particular day. For all of the daily snapshot readings this week, I will be using the Afro-Brazilian Tarot, and that's put out by Scarabeo. Just a quick note about the mid-monthlies. I apologize for the delay, but they are coming out. I should have all of the mid-monthlies out by Wednesday, Thursday of this week. And just reminding you that the mid-monthlies focus on the areas of love and romance, as well as career and finance. Okay, so be looking out for those. All right, so I will see you in 1 second for the shuffle so we can take a look at what we have in store for the day. See you in 1 minute. Hi again. All right, so we are looking for the energy surrounding us on Wednesday, February 21st, 2018. What are the energies surrounding us? What do we need to know on Wednesday, February 21st, 2018? Spirit, one card for the energy of the day for Wednesday. Okay, well, we had 2 cards come out, and they're both major arcana, so I say we take these 2. Okay, we have, let me put my cup here. So we have number 7 of the major arcana, and we have number 9 of the major arcana. So let me set them up here. These cards are quite slippery, so let me put some of my stones here to hold them. There we go. Okay, I think you can see them. Just adjust the light a little bit. Okay, so beginning with 7. Well, 7 in the major arcana is the Chariot card, right? And the Chariot card, it speaks of movement. It speaks of, it's definitely a card of victory, success, moving forward, achieving goals, and feeling very happy that you've achieved those goals as well, because it's been through a great deal of hard work, really persevering and sticking to your guns and really working very hard, right? It's also a card that, it shows that you're very much in control. And I'll explain the images on this particular, in this particular deck, but in general, the Chariot, it does usually represent the person who is, sort of is there commanding or is able to kind of control the, the yin yang energies. So the black and the white horses, and even if in some of the decks, the person is shown as not even holding the reins, but even so, the person is in control. And so it's, it's a card of you being in control of the situation, you taking kind of the bull by the horns, and you really, knowing what you're doing here. So in this particular deck, the Afro-Brazilian Tarot, the major arcana cards, they use, like the Orishas, they use the gods, the goddesses of the Afro-Brazilian Santeria or Candomblé. And so with this particular card, the Chariot, they use the twins, right? Ibeji. So these are you can see the twins on this card. And so, they really represent here the dualities. Again, just like I was saying with the Chariot card, usually it's sort of the yin and yang. It's the black and the white, it's the light and the dark. It's so the dualities, shadow, reflection, body, soul, right? So this, in this deck, it also really ties in the messages that go along with these dualities, but it also has to do with, obviously success. It also has to do with travel. And I was trying to think, yesterday we had a travel card as well, right? We had the 6 of Swords yesterday. So leaving something behind, possibly travel by water, travel overseas. And we have another travel card here with the Chariot, right? This is a card of kind of moving possibly by, by car or going across land, traveling to, to somewhere. But it's really more about the the you being in control, possibly feeling more in control of, the sort of the light and the dark side of yourself or the situation, and it's paired here with number 9. So number 9 of them in the traditional tarot is the Hermit, right? And the Hermit is all about taking time out, really reflecting, trying to find the answer to something. It's a very it's a card of retreating from the world, really going within, trying to seek out that inner meaning to something. Trying to figure out what the next step is, right? On your particular path, which way to go, right? And we have that paired up with the Chariot card. So maybe you're trying to figure out here what direction you need to travel, which way you need to go with these two cards together. Maybe you're reevaluating your goals, right? And your current path. You're looking for that greater perspective, that deeper understanding. But it has to do with, you being alone, right, in doing this, right? You kind of taking that time out to figure it out. In this deck, the 9 or the Hermit, he is going back to the Orishas, he's Babaluae, so he's the Orisha or the god that has to do with curing, right? He's typically associated with like diseases of the skin, and you can see that he wears this sort of straw cloak, like it's kind of like a coat over the top of it, and a coat covers him up. Supposedly, it's because he's he's supposed to be so disfigured, or he has so many because of all the skin disease, that he has to cover himself. But he's also he's tied with curing as well, because he has these diseases of the skin, he also cures. So, yes, he also has to do with, again, solitude, taking time out, seeking out that wisdom. But in this particular deck, he does have that, sort of additional meaning. So pairing the two cards up here, we have, I would say, you trying to figure out, which way to go, evaluating your next steps on this particular path, or deciding if you need to sort of veer off the current path and take a completely new path. It could have to do with travel, and that did come up again, yesterday, like I was saying. So something possibly to do with travel. But whatever it is, it's you seeking the knowledge. It's you being this hermit and going within, and it's you taking control of the situation and heading off in whatever that direction is. So, it's all about you here. So whatever this is, just know that, whatever messages come through as you take this time out for yourself, trust in those messages, right? You're seeking the knowledge. You're doing what you need to do in order to make the decision to put yourself on the path that you need to be on. So trust in that. Trust in those messages that you're getting. Okay. Well, I do hope that the messages have helped you. I look forward to reading for you again tomorrow. And just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful day. Bye for now.